morning, true crime friends. I have been up for quite some time this morning because I had very important business to do. Number one, I had to watch part 2 of the Murdaugh movie that came out last night on Lifetime. I loved it. Also, I had to watch Sister Wives because you know I am a Sister Wives fanatic. Look, this Murdaugh movie, oh, I loved it so much. I loved Lifetime's version of this movie so very much. And let me explain to you why. Now listen, I know a lot of people are very upset about Lifetime's rendition of the Murdaugh story, but I think you're only upset if you're looking at it in the wrong light. Here's the thing. Lifetime is like, here's basically what happened. They're not going to give you like all the facts and details. No, that is not what Lifetime does. Lifetime gives you like the quick and dirty, right? This story played out over a whole bunch of years with a whole bunch of crimes and a whole bunch of people. Lifetime is not worrying themselves with all of that. Look, let me help you understand. This is what Lifetime did. Lifetime hired Bill Pullman to play Bill Clinton, acting like he's Alex Murdaugh. Now, if you think of it like that, then they did a beautiful version of this story. Also, here are my other notes on the movie. Number one, they wrote out Dick Harpootlian entirely. He did not appear in this movie. His name was never mentioned. How mad is old Poot this morning? He's like, wait, what? I am a central character, and yet somehow I am not in this movie. Who made the decision to leave Dick Harpootlian out of this movie? And when he was sort of alluded to, he was played by a woman. I love this so much. You know that Poot Poot is over there at Poot Poot Manor upset. He was like, this whole movie, I've been up on the film. I've been on in front of every TV camera I could get. I have my dreams of being portrayed in the movie. And what do they do? Not even mention. His name is never brought up. Jim Griffin is there. Jim Griffin looks kind of like Dick Harpootlian, but Poot Poot is gone. And I kind of love that. The shade, Lifetime, the shade. I am here for all the Lifetime shade. And they brought all the shade in the world on this Alex Murdaugh movie. But look, here's who they did right. First, what? The other person that they did wrong? Sled. Where were all those beautiful Sled beards? How many of us sat and watched this trial either on our own or through live stream with a couple thousand of our closest friends, and we're just breathless and lustful at all those beautiful Sled beards? Oh, the beard situation down at Sled was truly something to behold. And here comes Lifetime putting up all these young, clean-shaven men. No, sir. No, ma'am. Lifetime, I would like to file a complaint. I don't care that the accents were wrong. I do not care that you hire Bill Pullman to play Bill Clinton doing an impersonation of Alex Murdaugh. I do not care. What I really deeply care about, the lack of Sled beards. It was criminal, and I will be writing a strongly worded letter later this afternoon when I get around to it, because right now I'm busy. I have other things to do. Look, here's who got a glow up in this movie. Miss Becky, the woman, there was like 2 women. One was the court of clerk and one was like ushering people around. The woman who I thought was Miss Becky was not Miss Becky. There was just like this cute little lady who was like a townsperson. She's like, hi, let me show you into the media center, blah, blah, blah. And she was the hostess with the mostest. And I was like, well, clearly that's Miss Becky. And then in the movie, the court clerk was some like dour looking woman who's like, I'm going to read the verdict now, blah, blah, blah. Where's Miss Becky? Bring back Miss Becky. I really love Miss Becky. On the glow up list, Jeannie Seckinger. Jeannie, girl. Okay, first of all, the person that they got to play Jeannie Seckinger reminded me of Jeannie Seckinger, looked like Jeannie Seckinger. I was like, yes, they did Queen Jeannie right. And I am not mad about that. And Shelley, Miss Shelley. They did an okay job with Miss Shelley. Now, look, was there a big statement necklace like Miss Shelley always wears? No. Did they show Miss Shelley's gorgeous curvy figure? They did not. But it was not all about that. But I was like, okay, Miss Shelley came off okay in this. You know who else really scored big? Buster. You know how he scored big? He was not in it at all. I was like, hello, Netflix. Lifetime. Alex has another son. Was there Buster? Did I miss Buster? Was Buster around and I did not see him? Was he hiding? But Buster Boo Boo. I know you're trying to hide. I know you are happy to not have been in this movie, and that is fine. They had Alex's sister in like little glimpses. They had Alex's brothers who think he did it in little glimpses, but they never called their name. They didn't point them out, whatever. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And honestly, it's probably a blessing to Buster that he was not in it much. I really, really wanted to see more of Buster's girlfriend slash beard. I don't know if she's a beard or not, but okay, whatever. His fiance, are they fiancé? I don't know if they're engaged or not. But I kind of wanted to see more of Brooklyn. I'm like, where is the very plain Brooklyn? Not that there's anything wrong with being very plain, but she is very plain. And I was just like, she like beige paint. And I enjoy beige paint. I have some beige paint in my house. But I'm just like, where is beige paint Brooklyn? I kind of wanted to see her, but fine. I'm happy she got left out. She can go back to her regular life. P.S. She could break up with Buster and nobody would be the one. Look, if beige paint broke up with Buster and moved to like North Carolina, people would be like, oh, who is this blank slate that we've never seen or heard from before? And she could go on with her married life without him. Now, I understand that she loves this man. She's likely to marry him and have his babies or whatever. But I'm just saying, girl, you could do better. You can, between me and you, quiet as it's cat, you can do better. Now, look, here's the other question. At what point is Lifetime going to cover the rest of the story? Because you know there's some financial crimes. Now, listen, they don't need to do a two-night spread about the financial crimes. Also, it's financial crimes. They're a little bit boring. But they could do just like a follow-up. You know, Alex Murdaugh, a year later. Alex Murdaugh, where are they now? And do like a 30-minute special and cover how all his friends went to jail and all that other kind of stuff. That would be nice. I would watch it. I would very much appreciate it. And I would be down for that kind of TV. I'm just saying. So look, in other true crime news, down in Florida, we have this, the state of Florida versus Greg Malirick. This is the babysitter murder trial, right? And so this case is old. It's a retrial. The first case ended in a hung jury. So in the current case, this dude is accused of killing his wife and then disposing of her body. And then the girlfriend is like, he did it and I helped him. What you want from me? And so the evidence in this case, to me, seemed fairly strong, but could kind of go either way. Wow. A verdict came in on Friday night. And I was like, oh, where is this case going to land? Here's the thing. This dude who said his wife went missing and might have been unalived by like a carjacker or whatever. Child, his behavior after she disappeared was very suspicious. Get this. He says his wife went to the store. He knew she was missing. He knew where she went. He called friends and family and checked around. He never went to the store to check and see, like, is she here? Is she around? Is her car here? The next day, he sent his brother-in-law over to the Piggly Wiggler, or whatever store it was, to say, like, that's where she said she was going. You should look around. So the brother-in-law goes and is like, oh, here she is. Oh, unalived up here in the van. Sir, if you knew where she was going, and you knew where she was last seen, how come you didn't? It would have taken you 5 minutes to drive over there and check and find her. But the jury has come in, and you know what? Not guilty. I was stunned by this verdict. But you know what I always say? Now, do I think he did it? Yeah, I think he killed that lady. But it's not what happened. It's what the state can prove. And did the state have enough to prove their case? Listen, that one could have gone either way. I think this was probably a private attorney. Although maybe it was a public defender. I don't know. But this case is 20 some odd years old. So this happened way back in the day. So they didn't have all the like software and the phones tracking your every move and all of that. It's amazing to me that people get away with crimes at all in the day and age of cell phones and black boxes in cars that can track all your movement and everything. I do not know what's going to happen. Well, I know what's going to happen with that case. Mr. Malirick is going to go on with the rest of his life. His girlfriend, child, the defense slut-shamed this girlfriend so bad. They were like, she was young, she was stupid, she had a bunch of baby daddies, she was sleeping with this dude, she said she helped with a crime. How you gonna believe? You gonna believe this dude who's an upstanding citizen? Or you gonna believe this no-account babysitter slash girlfriend who was sleeping with a married man. The married man she was sleeping with was the accused. Don't act like it's two separate people, but whatever. She's found not guilty. He is found not guilty. So I guess he could go on with his not guilty life. The evidence did not prove him wrong. He has a good relationship with his children. If he has a new wife, she better not make him mad. That's all I'm saying. I hope he remains single. But if he didn't do it, good for him. I don't know about you, but I'm not single. I have not been single in a great number of years. But if I was single, if a man is accused of unaliving his wife, even if he's found not guilty, I'm gonna leave that whole situation alone. If they just not qualified to date me, I'm just not that understanding and forgiving or whatever. And maybe that means in the case that I ever become single, I'll be single forever. Fine. I would imagine that there are single men out here who are not accused of major crimes, but I don't know. I don't know everybody. All I'm saying is, single ladies, be careful out there. If he's accused of something untoward, or if he's a person of interest, that's fine. You stand behind him. Far behind him. So far back you can't even see you. Child, there are other fish in the sea. That's all I'm saying. But look, I spent all my morning, I made some blueberry crumb muffins. I'm going to have to take a picture of them. They didn't look that pretty this morning. They didn't rise as much as I wanted them to rise, but they are still delicious. So I made some blueberry crumb muffins. I made some homemade chicken fingers because I'm in a chicken fingery kind of mood. And I've had some coffee. I've been crocheting rabbits. Look, here's Mr. Rabbit. Here's Mrs. Rabbit. I'm not done with Mrs. Rabbit's skirt yet. So I got crafts. These crafts don't make themselves. And I actually have to take a shower and get ready for work and all of that kind of stuff. So look, you go on with the rest of your day. I'm going to go on with the rest of my day. And we'll be back here at lunchtime for Lunchtime True Crime. Oh, today I'm covering Alex Murdaugh. Is today Murdaugh? Yeah, I think I'm covering Alex Murdaugh. Because here's the thing. The Alex Murdaugh trial is long and drawn out. Lifetime did it over 2 nights. I have done it in like a Murdaugh playlist in 100 and something episodes. Today at lunchtime, 15 minutes. Break down the entire case, soup to nuts, everything, 15 minutes, done and done. So if you have not followed the Murdaugh case and you want to know all what happened, but you don't have 3 days to set aside the time to figure it out, then join me over here, right here on this very channel. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and they'll let you know. Turn on your notifications. They'll be like, hey girl, it's time for Lunchtime True Crime. And you can find out everything Alex Murdaugh in a mere 15 minutes. Now, people who are Murdaugh purists who know every single thing about the case, they're going to be frustrated with my breakdown because I just give you just the facts as I recall them or remember them. So govern your expectations accordingly. Okay, y'all have a great day, and I will see you at lunchtime. Bye.